Always your Urban American podcast. I am Kid Dre, your humble, handsome host on this beautiful Sunday in the city, man. How y'all feeling? Thoughts, comments? Oh yeah, always your Urban American podcast. We love it when you like, share, subscribe, and comment. Please follow the page if you're not following the page, the Instagram, as well as the Facebook page, man. We appreciate everybody that rock with us, man. P, how you feeling, sir?
Good.
How you feeling over there, man? Is y'all getting as much rain as we getting over here in the city?
The Vegas barely rain. If it rain, that shit rain before it hit the ground. It don't. Might as well get spit on.
Man, I feel like we in Florida or something. Boy, how much rain and like storms and floods. It's been crazy.
I
It's been
seen that.
crazy. We had like 4, 5 warm days, like up there in the 90s, and then after that, it's been raining. I literally ain't been riding my bike the past 3 days or whatever. I
They,
put my music on. P was thirsty to put my music on, and the next day it rained.
I've been watching
So
the
I
weather
put
because I'm coming home in September. I'll be there
right,
from September 10th through the 15th. So that
right,
little
right.
evening to Tuesday. Uh, they supposed to have a monsoon season out here where it rain and the drainage real bad, but I ain't seen it yet. And I've been out here about 18 months. So
Yeah. We you know the all the rain ruins your boys and them picnic. You know what I mean? Your
yeah,
people reunion.
but this season, that's his season, the reunion.
That's
His season.
that's their season. No, that's their season. It's three particular dudes. It's real, Doug and G. It's their season, boy. They gonna live and die by them reunions, boy.
I'm glad that
I
this
miss
year I
G like.
ain't heard no ratchet bullshit like last year. That turned me off. Not that I go to them anyway, but I've been invited to reunions that's not my high school.
So let me ask you a question. Why you don't go to reunions? I want to ask you why you don't go to reunions.
Uh, shit, I don't know. I'm not even
They
the
try.
same nigga I was in high school, and I was like kind of square and lame only because I failed out of IB. Because when you in high school, you supposed to see everybody, but I was seeing the same motherfuckers every class because I had advanced classes. So once I fell out of that, I was a demo for a year. So I was kind of like talk to motherfuckers when I felt like it. Sometimes I did just because I was tripping off of failing and shit. Even though I never did homework. But as far as the reunion, that's why I failed. It
So
wasn't
what
because I was
you
dumb.
try to do us in class?
In class, I'm a cold motherfucker. You send me some shit home and talking about this is what we needed. Curie was it ain't like every other high school. They just pass you regardless. You gotta know shit. With the reunion shit, it was never my thing. I'm just like, I
I
didn't
mean,
have
I don't think
a
you. I mean, I
relationship
don't think
with
you were
people.
lame. I don't think you. I mean, Of course, everybody gonna have your opinions. I mean, everybody, somebody think somebody is lame, but like by true definition, like a lot of people know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I don't think. I just feel like it ain't. It's not our circle. Like I said, it's not our circle. It's just not our thing. And they
I
be
didn't miss
trying to
too
convince
many
me.
to even go now at this point. Like it's been so many. Like it's going on 20 years since we've been out of high school. So now it's like
Well,
shit.
yeah, our 20th. We already missed our 20th.
Yeah, so I'm like shit. I didn't miss so many. They gonna be like, who is it?
I went to the 10th. I went to the 10th year. I went to that one.
Yeah,
That's all they get out of me, man. Our bottle got stolen out of VIP, man. When
yeah.
stuff like that happen, they confirm me not to be around a certain crowd, man. You know what I mean? Like, y'all got it, man. A lot of stuff. I don't want to be trying to like diss or nothing like that, or you know what I'm saying. But like certain things, people just outgrown, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? So
I mean, a lot of people got a strong, high school circles is still strong 20 years later. So people still link up and had a time. It's as long as
But
it's
see,
all
I
good
really
fun,
think
I'm cool with it. But
a lot of them don't say that though, because all my friends, none of my friends from Curie go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, me and Doug ain't really. That's my brother friend more. So we know each other. Not like turn down on who we. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
he more of my brother's friend than man's. And and G, yeah, same thing with him. They more my brother's friend than mine. Like you don't go, Ed don't go. Uh, yeah, the people that I rock with from Curie don't even go to that. So
yeah,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go hang around some people that I don't. You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense, man. But you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Do y'all thing. Enjoy yourselves, man. Blessings and you know, blessings and health to y'all, man. Hope y'all have a good time and everybody stay safe and you know what I'm saying. Everybody keep it cool. But yeah, salute to that though. But yeah, I won't be attending. I'm good. But but did you understand my point of saying what I was saying? Like, you know what I mean? Well, no, yeah. We ain't
on
gotta hop.
all these reunions, I read the comments. You was basically, from what I understood, you was saying like y'all ain't outgrown that new circles, new things. That's high school is considered when I was child. So I think you look at it as, all right, been there, done that. What else y'all do? Type shit.
Thank you, P. Well said, man. Well said. They be trying like they don't get what I be saying and say I was hating and all that, and I just say, okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now, always some Urban American podcast. Man, we got a couple interesting topics to talk about today, man. Not the usual, but interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
Which one you want to start with, Peter? The clothing.
We can touch on the clothing and shoes, and then I guess we can move into I think you said had something about Brittany Griner, shit like that. And the wall.
The wall not gonna lose, y'all.
Yeah.
It's undefeated is not gonna lose. But anyway, so clothing. Always some Urban American podcast, kids. Are your humble, handsome host. My right hand man, Patah Jamal. And this subject is about clothing. And really, when you get down to it, it's perception versus actually good material and whatnot.
Yeah. Uh
Watching the
so
Go
the
ahead, bro.
video was what you saying, it was speaking on basically uh 7 of the top brands in fashion that we spend our money on, and is it actually worth the cost, and it break down the quality. It even broke down how certain things are made, where they made. It gave the history, the generational wealth, the ownership. So it was bittersweet for me because a lot of the shit that I liked was on the list. I was like, huh. But at the same time, as an older man, I'm at that age. I mean, you might see that shit and be like, I don't give no fuck. I'm wearing my shit, my polo, my Ralph. I like what I like. But as a maturing man, you know what? It's nice to have some money in something that's gonna last. Cause I never looked at it like that. So I was ignorant and I learned something like, you know what? If I'm gonna buy shit that I like, even though it's not the price or it's the quality don't match the price that I paid for it, I'm gonna just take care of that shit. But I'm gonna still rock what I like. But I did like knowing some things that was American made and alternatives. Like I definitely will try the and I wrote it down. I wrote it down. So
So go ahead, finish, bro. Go ahead.
you have the 7 brands, and it was others: Polo, Tom Baker, Aldo, Armani Exchange, Lacoste, Tommy Hilfiger, Calvin Klein. And then they gave us 5 brands that they do their clothes, and they price match their quality, and it's not as much as of an upsell. But this is a deep rabbit hole. I know why shit costs as much as it do because of niggas.
Well, I mean, no. Let's not put it on us because this is what made me do the research on the conversation. I mean, when you say because of us, we can't really say that. At the end of the day, it's because perception. Perception sometimes is worth more than the actual valuable things.
Yeah.
It's all about how we view life, right? At the end of the day, anybody can say, well, maybe you spending your telling somebody them buying a certain brand of clothing is foolish. Can you really say that?
Right.
Uh, uh, I was having a discussion with someone, and I was saying, well, when you put that Gucci and that Burberry on, the way the lady, if you a man, the way the ladies look at you and approach you when they see that, isn't that worth something?
Yeah.
Like when you put on certain brands, how they it's not just the quality. I mean, I get it. That's it's all tied in, but people got to do what they do to make sales. And one thing we always forget when it comes to food, clothing, once mass production comes in, you're gonna lose quality. So for the people out there that don't know, for them to put that polo on your shirt, what is it, the right side or the left side?
Uh,
Put that polo on your shirt, that increases the shirt another 50%.
yeah.
Am I correct? Was it 50%?
Yeah. He broke down marketing. You buying the brand versus you also buying the brand and the quality that go with it.
So just having that polo brand, that Armani Exchange, that Tommy Hilfiger, that Psycho Bunny, you're really just paying for the brand,
Yeah.
right? People, when I heard people always say you paying for the brand, I always heard that when it came to Mercedes and BMW.
Now I will say this. For me, it didn't make me feel like I need to stop shopping at certain brands, and I don't know how that'll make somebody else feel. Maybe you could put the link in the comments. But I'm like, okay,
Okay.
I like what I like, and I'm gonna get what I like always. But I did like knowing that there's other shit out here. I'm like, you know what? I might wear this now with my Armani or my Lacoste because I like Lacoste because a brother made it. It's still top quality to me. It might be overpriced, but all of these companies been around and they earn that markup. It's not somebody that just came out. Maybe Balenciaga. I don't know how long Balenciaga been around, but the other ones they've been around hundreds of years. And
Well, the Louis Vuitton one, not to cut you off here, the Louis Vuitton one that got me, and Prada,
yeah,
because Louis Vuitton charges all the like Louis Vuitton. You all started off making luggage, then he worked his way into everything. Then he got into shoes. They have no shoemaking history whatsoever. And I'm forgetting the exact details. But Prada actually owns a shoemaking company that made shoes the right way, and they still choose not to make them the right way just so they can make a profit.
that's shiesty. Out of all of it's one thing when you just getting your foot in the game. Because I can understand that now. Let's go from a food perspective. This is Taco Bell. Why would I go to you for chicken wings? But I remember niggas was on that, like Taco Bell chicken wings. So now that kind of transfers into the fashion brand, but I didn't never really pay attention. I never did my homework on my history. I was like, wow. So I did know Louis Vuitton started off as luggage, but I didn't know a lot of these people was like jumping on bandwagons and getting in where they fit in. But to do shit the right way and still take the shortcuts and you couldn't afford it, your brand really can afford it. It's just the times we live in. I ain't
Well, that's
that's
that.
what I
Me playing devil advocate. Me devil playing advocate. I mean, I know everybody got a different opinion. Prada, they have a classic shoe though that's
yeah,
been selling the same design, been selling for years, 10, 20 years. Can you really blame them?
yeah,
If I can come up with a classic shoe and not use all the, can you blame me? And is that really, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it only takes so much to make that shoe and they're making so much off of it.
yeah,
Man, they putting kids through college.
yeah. But also it's being made overseas where shit don't cost as much anyway.
Yeah.
So that's another layer of the conversation. I think you was touching on that before. Like niggas need to get their passports because you can get stuff that you would get in America, you could get the same quality and for the price, but your American dollars buy you more overseas in certain countries
Well,
than
you
here.
want to get a passport. You could just go to some of the countries that you know what I'm saying in the
Yeah,
Bahamas or the Caribbean that's still American. They sell diamonds and designer down there. It's way cheaper, duty free.
yeah, same quality, same brand, but because of where you bought it, you paying less. It's
Yeah,
not
location
the
matters.
time fake.
Location matters for sure.
Yeah,
So always your Urban American podcast. The question of the day, question number one of the day: do you really mind paying for the brand that you like? Does it cross your mind that you just paying for the brand? When you get that Armani, when you get that whatever brand you like, is it really do you know what I'm saying? Because I I hear we get a lot of black people get a lot of backlash for liking brands,
yeah.
but the shit that don't be branded up, y'all don't like that either. Y'all don't want to wear that shit. Yo, we don't. We like brands. We like different colors. We like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we put this moniker. That's why I hate when we say like the old. First off, other races of people like brands. It's just they understood the markup. We didn't understand putting a brand on your shirt, getting that stitch is gonna mark up your shirt because the shirt is just cotton. It takes them to make it just a shirt. But once you put the brand has to be it stitched a certain way, certain count. It's patterns, all type of shit. Now you increase the shirt. So I want to ask y'all, and if y'all can, please comment on the video. Do you really mind paying for the brand you like?
I'm gonna say no. I don't mind because I like what I like, and when he went through the list, I'm like, yeah, certain shit I'm gonna be a sucker for, and it looked good on me. And I will say this about us as a people. I could say people in general. I'm not just gonna target us, but it is our target audience is us. We have a delusion that yeah, you can like brands just as much as the next person, but if you do not have a style and you do not know how to dress, you can spend $1,200 on something, Louis, Huey, Prada, whatever, and it don't look good on you because maybe the way they make their clothes or that brand is not your body fit or style. To us, we can wear whatever as long as it's a brand name, but you still look dusty. Do that make sense? Like just because it's brand name don't mean it's gonna look good on you the way it looks good on it. And that's with anything.
Yeah.
I don't think
Also,
an account enough.
also,
That's all
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
we don't take it. Yeah, we don't take it account. A lot of that, a lot of people gotta realize, European clothes, most of them are European cut.
Yeah.
European cut. It's not American cut, so it's not the same fit. It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Same setup. Same with the shoes and all that. So people gotta realize that too. It's not the same. You're not gonna get that certain look. Now, Pete, what was interesting because we've been trying to figure out what's up with this polo thing and all the different polos or whatever. They lease out their name to different companies. They lease out their likeness to different companies. That's why we have different polos.
Yeah, I called the RRL. I know the Ralph Lauren. I never wear Lauren. I wore Polo and Ralph Lauren. The other two I haven't. I don't go
Yeah.
enough places. That's why I told my girl, I'm like, we gotta start going places where shit, we can wear this. Cause here they very basic, very dusty out here. We could go somewhere, you could be somewhere real nice, and I'll be like, damn, we overdressed, huh? We had a concert where they did violin and candlelight. I got on my Ralph Lauren jacket.
Okay.
I'm like, we kind of dressed casual. We dressed outside. I got on my Aldo shoes.
Yeah, Vegas not a casual
They
city like that.
was in t-shirts and jerseys. I was like, damn.
That's an
They
all purpose
got
type city. It's not really casual out there. Yeah.
yeah, they
Then the weather. In the weather, you're not gonna get to find a nice suit jacket in a hot city like that.
yeah.
I would think not. You know what I mean?
It was cooler.
I don't think the odds would be harder,
Yeah, but
but yeah, man. Do you man? I don't mind paying for the brands I like. That's why I buy 'em.
man, yeah.
People look at me for buying certain things like, "Oh, you crazy or whatever." I know. Listen, I know this. You can stand by it. What do you say? It's a brand name like Pepsi. I guarantee it. Always some Urban American podcast, man. Now, what's interesting is, you know, I covered it many times on how much black people want to hate Trump for some they want to hate Trump so bad. Y'all hate Trump so bad that when other people do stuff that he did, y'all don't even criticize him. I mean, Pete, have you heard anything about Spain and them get on them people out their country, all those immigrants from Morocco?
No, I read what you posted. I watched it. That makes sense. That's common. That's laws anywhere.
So I want to say prime minister, president, whatever they call him over there in Spain, he was so open, hey, immigrants are welcome, and now they're not welcome. Where's the outrage? Where's the selective outrage at? We don't hear it. We don't hear y'all out there. See, everybody act like people should just be able to come and go where they want to. And right now, Chicago, we under attack right now. Not violent attack, but you just drop people off somebody's neighborhood. They just gotta figure out how to coexist. That's attack. They trying to figure out how to coexist here. We trying to figure out how to coexist here. That's not a way of life. You have to properly introduce people to their atmosphere. Just showing up somewhere, man, it throws off life. It's a rough situation. But when Trump was doing it, he was the devil. How could you like this guy? How could somebody do that? I gotta protect the people that I'm already over. I can't protect, you know what I'm saying? So it's just interesting, man. I don't know how you feel about it, man. What's your thoughts, concerns?
Uh, Disliking Trump is more of popular culture and propaganda versus people having an actual reason not to like him. Is manufactured opinion. It's really just anti-black to even like Trump in the first place. And you don't, and then to do that, you're ignoring the last 40 years this man has been alive. You just ignoring what he did and how he was always in black culture. So,
Always.
that got to do with fine politics here and there, but people ain't even political no more. It's just about how it make them feel and how it feels to the crowd. It's like peer pressure to not like Trump. It almost feel like smoking a cigarette for the first time. To say that you like Donald Trump is like smoking a cigarette. Nobody. That's not cool. That's not the cool thing to do. It's not even cool
Nah.
to try to fake make sense of what he does do. Because I never just like anybody completely. I'm like, all right, I can agree with that. And nobody can. I'm like, the man won by a lot of votes. So y'all are a minority that dislike him. Like, it's good to say it on TV and in comedy shows and all that shit.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I don't care for real. I don't even think people care that much for real. They just like
I,
arguing
I
that.
don't either. I don't either. But
Yeah,
I always hit the comments, man. That all these ads right now is just I'm against Trump. I'm against Trump. That's like an ad campaign right now. Hey, I'm against Trump. I'm a Democrat and I'm running for such and such. I'm against Trump, by the way.
yeah.
It's like we've never seen this before. We've
All of
never
a
seen that
sudden
type of.
you appalled by a war. The same things every president do when they get in office. All of a sudden, starting war. Oh, he kicking out the migrants. It was that show. Get nerdy real quick. Captain America and the Winter Soldier, whatever. That was about
Yeah,
migrants. Whoever
yeah,
Thanos disappeared after the snap, all of a sudden they showed up 5 years later, and everybody had been living wherever they want all over the world. Now that all these people back, hey, you got to go back to where the fuck you came from. And the conflict was migration laws. That was the main
right.
conflict of it. It was like, where do these people go? Should they be allowed to stay? And what about the people who were citizens? Not to go too deep, but it was about migration.
Right. Yeah.
You can't
It's
go
very
nowhere.
interesting, man. Uh,
Go nowhere
Very interesting.
uh, unlawfully. Like, follow the procedure. If you want to be a citizen or wherever the fuck you want to live in the world, you have to go through that country's laws and mandates. I don't understand what we talking about here in United States citizens. Like, that shit don't apply to certain people. or whatever favoritism. Like that's the law.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we ain't gonna harp on this too long, man. Always some Urban American podcast. Kid Dre, your humble host. Ladies, 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 ladies. James Brown told you this is a man's world. Wouldn't be nothing without a woman, but this is a man's world. I'm the short and simple type of guy. The truth is necessity. Listen, it doesn't matter how. It doesn't matter if your titties sit up. Doesn't matter if you have the fattest ass. Doesn't matter if you have the longest hair or the shortest or the prettiest. It's a man's world. If you and I want to be careful because I'm not saying people can't have dreams and aspirations, but if you step out of the line and doing stuff the correct way, it doesn't. No pretty privilege will save you. It might help you deal with the loss, but it's not gonna save you. We all seen the recent viral video of Brittany Renner. And we gotta talk about Brittany Griner too. But Brittany Renner,
Okay. Yeah, I was mixed up.
yeah, I got it mixed up too. But Brittany Griner just got divorced for the second time, and she got 3 stepkids or 2. Well, I forgot the number. But anyway, Brittany Renner, man, PJ looking happy, new contract, new wife, new family. You know, he's getting older. He's seeing the world, new stuff, and you just like the old bitter woman that just can't get over breaking up. You constantly, she said this man rather be a streamer. His real dream is to stream. He plays in the NBA. I'm pretty sure he has time to stream. He has enough money and time to stream. Okay. Uh, then you on the video looking bad in bad conditions. You're facially, you look like life is hitting you. And this is the problem. I'm not saying all ladies, but a lot of ladies, people in general also, y'all get in front of that camera and you don't realize how stupid you look in front of that camera. You get on the camera and you cry, oh, and you just saying shit, not making no valid points, looking like a fucking idiot. And we all can see that you fucking crazy. And guess who hit the record button? You did. Nothing that lady made make any type of sense. They got married. She said he got married. And he had kids with the other girl to prove a point to her.
Is this the one that was married to Kevin Gates?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I mean she bit about both of them. She said she dissing both of them pretty much. And it's just, hey, listen, lady. You thought she was all that. We told you wasn't all that. We told you what was gonna happen to you. And it has happening.
I think, and I'm just gonna specifically say to her about her, that shit looks pathetic. To me, it was premeditated because I remember seeing the videos. It's the thing when you do shit for the internet and you want to be a star based on drama. That's your whole character is based around drama and relationships with men. She said, I want another child. I necessarily do not care if the man stays in my life, if I marry him. She said all of this. So it's playing out the way you planned it. But in between all that, in order to gain content and stay relevant, bitching about a man is become the thing. But you too old to be doing that shit. You what? She 40? You
Uh
you doing some shit in
I
your car.
don't think she's 40 yet. I don't think she's 40 yet. Cause she met PJ when she was 26. I don't think she's 40 yet. I think she probably 30, somewhere in her mid 30s. I don't think she's 40 yet.
Dated a younger man, you only wanted a baby. Out of your own mouth, I've seen the recording her saying shit like that. PJ and Kevin Gates wasn't in the picture yet. They just asked her in general, Where do you see
Right.
17 years? She wanted a baby. She didn't care if she had a baby daddy, and she didn't care to be married. She just wanted another baby. So we already know you finna get knocked up for some bread, and you are where you are today. That was your plan for life. I'm like, you didn't got too old to play these games. Your shit is expired. Give it up. Find something else to do. Be one of those bitter women like what's her name? Uh Lisa Ray.
Don't say Rick Ross, baby. Don't say Rick Ross, baby, mom. Please don't
No,
say that.
Lisa Ray and what's the video girl that don't work for Joe Budden no more? She got a pot.
Melissa
But
Ford.
listen, boy, be like them, bitter and old and acting like they'll take a single young man and nothing more. They not really looking like that's the wall too, but at least they seem like more they seem more convicted and you believe they bullshit a little more. This shit just look pathetic.
No, no, bro. No. I disagree with you. See, all of them are facing the fact that they think they gonna always have it, bro.
Yeah.
We have an argument, right? If you tell a woman right now when they prime is, she's gonna argue back. Women don't even know when they prime is. They think they no, mom, still in my.
They slick like deny it, but they like, all right, nobody wants to marry me, but I'll do a YN. I heard at least 3 of them say that.
And even that's an illusion.
It is. But they
That's an
can still
illusion.
actually do that. That shit she doing, it's just pathetic. Like you got what you asked for, and now you're trying to make yourself look like a tragedy. You a bird. Move around.
Listen, because it's a lot of younger women with older men, it's gonna be some younger men out there. That's just simple mathematics. So yeah, y'all gonna have some, but it's not gonna be over 20. It's never gonna be at over 10%. That's an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Like when, like me, our primes don't line up. Men prime come later on in their life.
And stop trying to do what niggas do. We older niggas. They
That's the
young
problem.
women
That's the problem.
ruin their life. She
Stick
trying
to
to be
your
an
guns.
older woman and ruin a young nigga life. You can't do that. You too old. You can't do like old niggas do. We date younger women. We might ruin their life or some shit for 5 years. That old motherfucker. Like you hear that stories from women. You will never hear a story where that old bitch, she gave me a baby and you old. You was gonna get moved around anyway. We knew that
Man,
coming in. You want a young nigga to do what? Be faithful? He make $1 million. He supposed to have that story
P,
for
she,
him and a young bitch. She supposed to do
P,
that.
she, she thought that little bot, that little waist and that little ass, and listen, man, them ass and titties only taking you so far. I'm sorry, and I feel like, especially our black women, and they probably gonna be mad at me, but I feel like our black women, y'all definitely put too much emphasis on ass and act like y'all the only ones that got ass out here. Y'all, man,
And a lot of
too much emphasis, too much emphasis on your ass, and you need to be focusing on being a good woman. Stay in shape, stay looking nice, but focus on being a good woman. Cause
and
that ass, a nigga walk away from ass. The way y'all bend over and have your ass out, that shit everywhere.
I'm gonna say this to women and men too, or young people. Being famous is still a very small percentage window. Y'all didn't let social media think that anything and everything you do is gonna make you famous one day. You're gonna go viral and you're gonna become this star, and then you stop developing other skills like shit you need to get a 9 to 5, having manners. Now you got a big ass, but can't nobody take you nowhere because you think acting like a bad or whatever the fuck you've been watching for 10 years is the way you supposed to act everywhere you go. You ain't got no other life skills but trying to be somebody that the
A,
camera is.
a, a bird, caw.
A bird. You don't got no other life skills. I know how to have an attitude. I know how to have an ass. I know how to rap or whatever the fuck you think you young people think you gonna make a skit and it's gonna take off. That shit is like the NBA, the NFL, and any other pros and major labels. That shit is slim and it's very fickle. Today we like you, tomorrow you cancel. Why would you strive to be something in that area? That should be like a side thing. Get a 9 to 5 and stop crying on the internet. We don't care. The internet is not the place to come and have therapy. Nobody cares. You hear people, we talk about people that die. And you think your little life sections is we supposed to give a fuck? I don't care how much dick you sucked or what you look like. We don't care.
Don't care. Don't care. The internet especially don't care, and the wall is undefeated. So
Internet is no place to come and get well.
Kevin Samuels told y'all. Kevin Samuels the one came up with he broke the one that came up with the wall in theory.
Mm-hmm.
He the godfather for a reason, man. When that wall, hey, listen, man. You can believe, you can listen, you can wait and find out, or you can listen to me. It's up to y'all, or you can listen to Kevin. Anyway,
Oh,
speaking of the internet, always from Your American Podcast. One thing that kind of got me is I was thinking about P, and you tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm being inhumane, but when the killers get killed, and I don't want to say no names in particular, because I don't want to seem like I'm attacking them people, but I'm more so attacking what happens after something happens to them. So like the rappers and shit that talk about killing people and all that, and then when they get killed, how do people have this contradicting hurt or you know what I'm saying, or you know what I mean, like when I mentioned Young Dolph and Nip, like yeah, I don't know what they did in their past, but from what I do know, they was good people.
yeah,
So them being but when it's a guy talking about he got 8 bodies and they did little so and so like this when they caught him,
yeah.
how can I feel bad for him when something happened to him? How is it outrage for killers? That's what I want to ask you, P. And I know you ready to attack this.
That shit is performative. It makes you if this person is somebody that you grew up in your neighborhood or is some type of they are close to where you are, it's good for your clout and your character to defend them no matter what or whatever. It's performative. It looks good. That's what I think. Cause when I hear about niggas dying early, that math lines up. This plus this gonna equal this. You don't get to live a good life, and then you bragging about it and snitching on yourself out loud, making yourself a target. And the one thing we also have a problem with in our community is I'll get that nigga for the bread and I'll get the clout that come with killing this nigga. I don't care who he is. The more famous you are, especially when you got a lot of money, niggas will do you for look what happened to Nipsey. This nigga ain't worth a pot to piss in that killed him. But we know why he done it. For the clout of doing it. And that's a lot of rappers. They don't be dying by motherfuckers they know. It be somebody that's out here in they
Yeah.
mind delusional and fucking trying to get some juice. That's what juice is about. I got the juice now. I shot such and such.
I thank God every day I'm not delusional and caught in these unnecessary and useless worlds, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pray for y'all, man. Bow our heads, pray for y'all, man, because that delusion, like I couldn't see it. If my homie was a killer and he got killed, yeah, I'm gonna be mad something happened to him. I'm gonna be mad about it. But the little outrage, like, oh, it never should have. You can't say that about somebody that already killed other people,
That's
because he
why.
should never do what he did either. So we gotta, you know what I'm saying? I see a lot of fake outrage. It's some fake outrage for a LA rapper right now. They saying your boy Drake is trying to fuel it financially. We gonna say that later on. A lot of Glasses Malone's they exposed them, and then YG even confirmed it too, saying that Drake is trying to help pretty much lock up YG for this rapper named Drakeo the Ruler. They got killed at a time of being in LA. I believe I forgot what year that was, maybe 2022 or 2021. He was murdered, stabbed in the neck at the concert. And they've been trying to put it on YG for the longest, and pretty much it's like a fake outrage. This guy was talking about killing all type of people. He gone, he ain't coming back, saying all type of shit. I'm not attacking him. I'm just attacking the fake outrage. But always some Your American Podcast. What else we got, P? What else we want to talk about? What else we got on the mind?
I will say this before we move on about that. No matter what life you live, from what I seen, black men dying is always marketing behind it, money put into it. It's never no real empathy or people that really do it out of the goodness of their heart. It's always some grip.
Opportunity.
It's always some clout to be made, some money to be raised, and the family and the victims never probably see it. And that's what black young men have been reduced to, and it's fucked up. I'm like, yeah, the cycle continues. I don't know. So when you're a black boy out here, you don't have no love. Don't matter how much money you make, what bodies you put under the ground, what set you claim, and motherfuckers do not love you, especially if you ain't out here doing nothing constructive or helping people. That's just the reality of it. You will become somebody's opportunity, piracy, grifting, fundraising, nonprofit, a bunch of bullshit. It's disgusting. And I hate to see people doing that, especially if Drake doing some shit like that. After leaving the beef, you couldn't leave without suing a motherfucker. How dare you jump in street shit? You not even that guy for real.
Yeah, I mean, if you go back to this song when he was dissing Kendrick, he tried to throw YG in there. He said, you ain't from a real set like my nigga YG is. So YG big came back with a song months ago calling him weird, like, I'm trying to think of the line when it say when it's up, don't he say when it's up, don't mention my name. It was telling him, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of weird shit. Like that's another thing I want to touch on. Well, matter of fact, I think we already talked about it. We was talking about when you let weird niggas around the culture or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff is to be expected, man. You let niggas in that's not raised around it, man. That's one thing that the black culture that I think you try to speak on it, but we let people into the culture that's not fully educated on the culture, and they be a part of it, and they don't really learn the do's or don'ts. It's kind of learning on the fly. But I feel like he one of them people. We got a lot of people like that right now. Academics, a lot of people is just
You
the extra.
I think it's feminine to move like that, and not to pick on women, because women have the privilege of being a part of things and not respecting it. That's what feminism is.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good.
Why we
That's a
started
good.
the show. This is a man's world. A lot of the opportunities that women have, they don't even appreciate the shit. They just complain more, or they don't respect how this shit was brought into to play. And that's what these people who aren't in the culture or wasn't raised on it, but now you in the music or however you came a part of the culture, you sell well, you market well. This almost go back to the Polo, the Ralph. I'm gonna buy a Drake album, but I know where he come from, versus people who just don't care.
It's a good point. It's a good point.
Academics and other men like him and women, like, y'all don't respect what the fuck you making money, what made you rich. That's pathetic. It never ends well.
Yeah.
I would go as much as say Diddy didn't respect where the fuck he came from either. At some point, he used to.
Oh, no, that's a good topic. I disagree with you there
Yeah.
because he definitely. I disagree with you, but what else we got before we get up out of here, man? Always some Shared American podcast, man. What else we got? What else we got? And what else do we have? P? We had something else. I'm forgetting. We talked about this. We talked about Spain, the logo.
Karen Civil. It wasn't nothing
Yeah,
about
the Karen Civil. Who the fuck? Hey, y'all. I mean, we ain't really got much to talk about when it comes to Karen Civil. We just want to know who the fuck is she.
work on that.
Like a lot of bad stuff been coming out about her since I found out about her. I first seen her on Joe Budden podcast, and she sounded informative. So she knew like she knew a lot of hip hop, and then it's been it's rumored she got into it with right now she's into it with Max B. He fired her from being his manager, and he said she hacked his Instagram. Then we got a situation with her and Meek Mill and a few other artists she had an issue with. I'm just trying to figure out who is she. Who is Karen Civil? Her name, that name sounds so familiar. I guess it's because it's Civil.
How she
I
hack
don't know.
Instagram? She
How does she act on Instagram? How does she hack it? She's paying. She openly. They got her on one video openly admitting to paying somebody 20,000 to hacking somebody's. They got
oh,
it on video. I'll send you the link. Yeah, yeah. She said it on live, which is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy out here. What else we got? Who was Karen Civil? What else we got? We talked about the killers, man. Can't really think offhand, man. Can't really think offhand, man. Yeah. Man, y'all stay safe, stay dangerous. I'm trying to think of something that was near and dear to me that I wanted to say before we get up out of here, P, man.
was y'all.
You,
Well, didn't nobody else come on the pod. I thought y'all was gonna have a pod about different drinks. You heard me rolling with that gin. He's like, that shit ain't
oh
good for you.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. You know that that be a thing. You know, you ever like it all depends on who you are.
Yeah.
Some people are into liquor and some people are not, and some people just, they just do what they can sometimes. I don't want to judge nobody, but like when I hang around people and I see certain liquors, I know like, yeah, this is our last time hanging out. Like, well, yeah, like if you don't want me to be around you, pull
Yeah.
out a bottle of
Yeah.
pull out a bottle of gin and see if I be hanging around you. I don't think people know like certain labels and certain like street things that happen. Like gin is definitely some addictive shit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are addicted to that shit, and like yeah, like nah, the bumpy face, man, no, no, yeah. So that's another thing. Like I heard, like fuck it, I don't even give a fuck. I somebody had some bumpy face at the reunion party, barbecue, whatever. Like yeah, I see why I'm not there. Yeah,
Mhm.
but man, y'all party on though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, Bacardi, I drink some rum. I'll drink a rum here and there. I'm more of a tequila person. So me, I like, if it's a good night, I'm gonna go get me a Neho. If it's a real good night, we'll get we'll do the Avion, the 1942. We'll do the Avion. Was it 20? I forgot what that
But
number
you know
is.
what that thing? Because I'm like, I don't know.
No, you know what? Listen, man. R.I.P. to
No,
my R.I.P. to my best friend, man,
the heck?
Stilo. R.I.P. to my best friend Stilo, and then me and my boy Jonathan. We've been drinking tequila since we was 18. I remember we used to get the 1800, the silver 1800 with the shot bottle still on there, and we would take shots and lick and had a salt.
I don't like
Uh,
it as a tequila drinker. Not because it's not good. It's just run out too fast. I'm like, man, this don't be enough.
I got into Patron in like my late 20s. I
Yeah.
already didn't know about it. I
It
don't know.
was, it was,
Patron,
it was
it
my
was made a little. It's a little different from most tequilas. It's something different about it. But yeah, I really don't go for Patron that much, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. But yeah, Don Julio Avion was one of my favorites. I got a lot. I drink a lot of I got top shelf tequila, bottom shelf tequila. I got both. I'm a tequila drinker. Like
yeah.
and like I'm a sociable drinker. Like I drink every Friday. I drink on the weekends pretty much.
I don't drink a lot. So I be in some collecting shit. Like I want to try that. I'm like, I'm old. I want to have some motherfucking shit you could just sip. Hey, this something. You don't just knock
Do,
this fucking back or party with it. You kind of just sip this, have a cigar, some shit. So I've been
do
trying
you? Do you
bourbons and scotch
so,
and shit.
I
But
seen you said cognacs and whatnot, bourbons and whatnot.
cognac, yeah, yeah. Henny. I like what's the one with the cross, the double cross on the bottle? I think that's
What do you say? Let's do say.
Douce. I've been wanting to try Shannon Sharp shit, but I don't know where the fuck to get that.
Uncle Shay's.
Yeah. But tequila and
Yeah,
cognac usually my go.
I tried some bourbon, man. I tried that, man. It just don't go well with my. It's just not my thing, man. So
Yeah,
yeah, I just pretty much a tequila guy. I try to go back into like vodka and cognac. And, yeah, I'm not a cognac person. I do you drink beer?
yeah.
I do a lot of IPAs. I love to go to like a brewery or something like that, like got different beers and try different beers. I drink a lot of IPAs.
Yeah.
Revolution Hero, Chicago. What is it? I don't, I well, I'm getting older. When I be names be missing me, but it's a lot of IPAs I try. Goose Island, uh,
312.
312, yeah, 312.
I like
Yeah, I also
some
thinking
familiar.
about 312.
That usually I have that on a regular.
Yeah, oh yeah. We got when you come to the city, man. We gonna get us some beers and some burgers, man. We gonna
Rum,
get some beers.
I don't never drink rum straight. I have rum, but it's like it came as a part of the drink. Whatever signature drink they might have on the menu, I do.
Yeah, but no, I get you a little rum shata.
Yeah.
Rum shata, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with
It's
that, man.
always I never really have rum straight. Unless when I
But yeah,
she Puerto Rican, so I would have it straight, but that Bacardi and shit.
your boy AG, man.
I text him a couple
Talk to
of shit. I just didn't be. I ain't sent him the link because I'm like, shit. If he want to pod, he got
he
number two.
definitely threw you under the bus.
Me,
Yeah, see, niggas always think they diss me with like my friends. Like, yeah, I text your homie the other day. He's like, no, Pete texted me the other day. Like I was gonna be hurt or something. Like, oh.
yeah, I told him to come on the pod. I think I texted him and then he was like, "Did y'all pod?" I was like, "Shit, Dre say you came in the pod and left, so I didn't text you no more. Plus, you got Dre number 2, so if you want to pod, you just ask for the link. You gotta go through me because I ain't gonna always remember. Shit, I was late for the pod, but
Yeah, yeah, he came in the pot and left, man.
I brought him back to the group chat. He left again, so I'm like, shit. Well, if he wanna be here, he'll find his way here. I ain't gonna grab you by the hand. I
No.
just like that a younger person perspective. All right, we got a younger person.
No, no doubt, 100%. Uh, P. I really clash with people that think I fucking need them. And the thing of the matter is, like, man, I'm gonna do what I can with what I got. I'm not gonna, what I'm saying? It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I'm never gonna not be myself. And you know, we've been going through this for years. Uh, you know,
That's
we didn't.
that's the one thing. Like we don't agree on everything. We might clash, but I'm like, well, Dre is Dre. When everybody be coming in, I'm like, Dre is Dre. You gotta respect the man for standing where he stand. Cause you stand where you stand on shit. If you do happen to change your mind, you will let us know. You might not always record it, but hey yo, you'll laugh about it. But I'm like, this how you feel about certain things. Like, what are y'all trying to prove at this point?
And then trying to make it seem like the pod is like bad for you or whatever. Like, bro,
What?
hey, yeah. He made it seem like his family told him, you should get off of there or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, bye.
Right.
Like, I hate for people to act like because I don't have any uh malice or ill feelings or ill intentions. So that whole little thing, I'd be like, man, what the fuck? Like, hey, man.
And even if your family tell you that, I'm like, you nigga, you like doing that. You like debate. You said it, you admitted to it, we could tell. So why wouldn't you be doing some shit you like to do? So what you don't agree and we don't agree with you, whatever. Opinion is always gonna be there.
But the thing is, he didn't cross certain lines. That's why I get annoyed at with people, and that's when I don't even have interest to even have a conversation with you. When you try like you ain't crossed certain lines, and I told him I told him beforehand, like, hey, you crossing certain lines, you speaking on stuff you don't know, and
Yeah.
that's just not cool.
He don't
And
know for real. Or you like he know you more than real. So I was like, yeah, he getting a little deep into it. I felt like his opinion was a little. You don't know the history between you and your brother. I don't, but I know both of y'all more than he did. And I was,
Obviously. So obviously he hasn't learned yet. There's certain things, you know what I'm saying. You gotta realize, oh, maybe I shouldn't speak on this. I don't have a place to, and that's my problem at the end of the day. But always some every American podcast, man.
he contradicted himself because I read his shit. He made a post about having to let certain family members go and the siblings and his parents about his beliefs or what he celebrate and shit like that. So I was like, how come he couldn't see where you was coming from?
You
Made
know,
a long
some people
ass
don't.
post about how people and family can be and you know how you gotta let people be where they at. I'm like, but then when it came in the group chat and we discussing real and all that shit, I'm like, that's a principle. I'm not. You can't argue against the principle of you're borrowing money from my friends, and talking crazy to me while owing me and my friends money. Like, yeah, that's alleged. There is no defense for that. Let's just whoa, y'all let someone get out. Let me get out the way. You want to step in the line of fire? I'll take the bullet rail. Watch out.
Right.
You can't say that.
That's not right,
That's like a nigga owe
man.
rent money. And nigga tell him like, you
So
can't
so
say that. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Yes, I
so
can.
Pete, that's what I be seeing. I be seeing situations like that, like, oh man, you just gotta, you just, I don't know what you didn't, I don't know what I done did to you, but pause, but you just, you know what I'm saying? You just, man, whatever Dre do ain't right, like,
Yeah.
and that ain't conducive. That ain't, you know what I'm saying, constructive or. Yeah, man. So, always from Sierra American Podcast, man. Kid Drake, your humble host, man. Pataj Jamal, your right hand man. We just, we gonna keep it active, man.
Yeah.
Gonna talk about the latest and greatest we're gonna talk about the latest and greatest all time. Oh yeah. I know the rapper Dreezy is locked up right now, got caught with a gun and whatnot. I know a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, want her freed or whatever. But like, man, the rich people be taking, man. Like I guess because you're young, but like riding around with a cot with an open liquor, weed, and a gun, shit.
Why is the gun never registered in your name? You should be a registered
Mellow Buck.
gun.
I'm sorry. Mellow Buck. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm
I'm
so
the
sorry.
rapper. Mellow Bucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Say it again, people.
Whoever, like nigga, you got enough money to have that type of shit in your name. That's just pitiful. You could pay
No, it is
for it.
true. Cause yeah, it wasn't legal. Yeah. You right about that. You
Come
right
on.
about that. You right
30
about that.
you got, hey, you know what's the name went down for that. Like we don't do that no more. What the fuck is use of being nosy if you're not gonna use the information you learned? Yeah, that was fucked up. Watch out for that. No,
You gotta learn from
must
your
don't believe
learn from
what's going on in the world. No, my turn. Like what?
Man, I was trying to figure out, am I just getting old? Because certain risks I'm just not taking no more. Like,
Come on, man.
is that getting old or is that just
Ice T said, and I don't know it word for word, but he said, "Man, I didn't got too old to die a certain way. I
ooh,
ain't got no
that's
business
tough.
being there." So if you hear about some
Nope.
shit me getting shot in the club, that's just crazy. I didn't got too old to be doing that. I'm like, right, that makes sense.
Yeah. Certain risks I'm
Like,
just too busy
if
for.
I die, I'm gonna die the way Malcolm Jamal Warner died on vacation. That's fucked up, but still,
Yeah.
getting shot or going to jail, this your third strike because you had a gun that wasn't registered. That's crazy.
And you could have registered. Well,
You got the money. That's why I be like, all right.
unnecessary risk, man. Set y'all back, man.
And they come
That's the
out,
that's
whoever got the most money.
That's the key. That's one of the keys to being an adult. When you realize that unnecessary risk sets you back, you'll make better decisions.
Yeah, they be preying on the. That's not a race thing. I
Oh,
think some
definitely,
people
definitely. That's why it's unnecessary because you got people out here preying on you.
they
They
prey.
out here waiting
That's
for
why
you.
I'm like, that's the thing to make young motherfuckers rich. We don't know no better.
I seen a video they called NBA YoungBoy. They caught him in Utah, reckless driving, doing 100 and he was doing 108 miles an hour in Utah, and he's like, I was just speeding. They was like, no, it was, but when they like, it's a rapper, it's a rapper, it's a rapper.
Yeah,
That was insane, man. You got to man. Unnecessary risk is not gonna get you nowhere. I
yeah.
mean, unless it's some money, you know what I mean. But like, think about the risk and the reward, man. Can you pay that shit if it go the other way?
I know the feeling too. Like shit, I didn't came in some money in my time, and I didn't call my boys up. Man, I don't know, man. I ain't got no money, man. Fuck that. Take off work. I got it. So imagine you got $1 million contract. You bring in your crew, but you wouldn't take these niggas to Saks Fifth Avenue. You know, it's certain friends like, yeah, he ain't ready.
Nah,
When you get the
nah,
money, we outside. We in Italy. The motherfuckers over there
nah,
doing a lot. Get you arrested. They don't know your
nah,
name. They only arrested the motherfucker with the name and the money. You didn't even do shit. That's Michael Vick. He wasn't fighting the
nah,
dogs, but it was at his house. And it's his
nah.
name. And then he the money. Cousin didn't even go to jail.
Ain't got time for it.
Man, niggas don't know. You can't take niggas everywhere.
But so,
Not all
but
of them.
always, but always, some Your American podcast. We're gonna wrap it up, man. It was great talking to y'all, man.
Yeah.
We'll be back every Sunday like always, man. P, you want to say anything for me, Bill?
No, I'm good.
All right, so always some Your American podcast.